Hi, this is Business with Dave. In this video, I'm going to be talking about whether you can become rich from starting your own street food business. So yeah, keep watching this video. So to start off with, and the thing that you probably do want to know is that it probably won't make you rich, but it will give you so much satisfaction. You would be your own boss. You would have control over what you're doing. You won't have a 9-to-5 job where you're slaving yourself from the morning to all the way to the evening. Literally, you have control over your working hours, when you set up, when you want to go home, how much you want to sell, how much you want to work, how much you want to go on holidays. So many different options that you can obviously do when you start your own street food business. In terms of money, obviously, day to day, you won't be trading every single day, and obviously if you do have a successful street food business, you could have multiple locations, have multiple different staff in different locations, and obviously you'll be generating money like that. But between you and me and those who do have a street food store, there's so many costs involved. Some of the things include rents, paying for staffing, getting everything made in maybe a central kitchen and bringing it to different locations, and potentially moving equipment from store to market and everything from the morning to the evening. So many different obstacles, so many different times and different efforts that you need to put in. Obviously you'll be working so hard, working for your own business, but at least this is your own business. This is your baby, virtually, and how much you project and how much effort and time you put into it will obviously see how much it grows. So if you do want to start your own business, do see it as you are working towards working as a passion. And that's the thing. Obviously, you won't be making too much money from it, but if you're really passionate about what you're doing, if you're really passionate about making your business a success, then you should definitely go for doing it, because there's no point slaving yourself, have regrets over your life and thinking, oh, I wish I could have did that when I was 30, when I was 34, because I was so miserable. Now I just don't have time for it. Don't have that regret. If you do feel like you need to give it a try, you can try and do it part-time at your local market store, literally different farmers market and stuff like that. Even if it's not street food in itself, if you want to create your own brand or own products that you want to sell to people, if you have an amazing spicy sauce recipe and that you want to share it to other people, go try and do it. Share your food, share your ideas. Hopefully people will like it and will buy from you. Even from that, you can just start an online business, go to market stores to sell to people. But obviously, in terms of richness, you probably won't be rich from it unless you really scale it up to the next level. You have lots of investment money coming in. But obviously, not all of us will be thriving towards being rich. We want to sort of be comfortable, making money, living a good life, living a happy life, and that's so important. And I feel like a lot of people don't think about living a happy life, doing what they love doing, that people just push themselves towards jobs that they hate but for a higher salary and they just regret after, or they jump into every single money making scheme and they just fall short because they don't put enough time or effort into it. Obviously, starting a street food business is going to be so much hard work, and I've not shied away from explaining that. There's going to be so much costs and time. But obviously, if you own a cafe or restaurant, that's a whole different kind of costs. That's a whole different kind of level. But on a street food level, you can start that pretty cheaply and just go in whenever you want and have more flexibility. But if you do want to get rich, I recommend do something else, maybe in tech or something, because street food stores, there's so much going on. You are so weather dependent quite a lot of the time. So if it's raining, you have less customers. The forecasts of sales will be so different. You'll have sales different week or different times of the year, so it won't be consistent. So do beware of all of these little things. I have videos that I've made on tips and advice and stuff I've learned as well, so you should go check out those videos if you do want to consider starting a business, specifically a street food business. But again, I want to go back to passion over paycheck, and that's one of the things that you should try do if you do want to do a street food business. Is yes, you'll be not earning as much money in the beginning, but hopefully you're working towards working where you're more comfortable, you're happy, you're meeting new people, you're doing all the things that you love, and that's the thing that should count for you as a business owner and for you to move forward. So will starting a street food business make you rich? There's small chances that it will, maybe the 1-2% out of everybody, but most of the time they're doing it for passion. Most of the time they're doing it to make a living as well that they're happy to do and not have to do all these other jobs and stuff that they've previously been doing. So do think of it as, am I really passionate about business? Am I really passionate about what I want to do in terms of product or in terms of the future, and whether I should go for it? Because my best advice is that you should definitely go for anything that you feel passionate about. At least give it a try, guys, because there's so many people that just don't try and then they just lose their enthusiasm and they just never do it. And then someone else does it starting up. You think they stole your idea, but they clearly had the idea and they just executed it so much better. They took the initiative and they have been rewarded. You need to be rewarded. Do try, do it. If you need help, do let me know. I will help you as much as I can in the comments below. But if anything, do give it a try. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Hopefully you found this video useful. I know you probably do want to feel rich starting a street food business, but you definitely can if you do want to scale it up. That just requires so much investment and it's not impossible. Nothing is impossible. But realistically, if you do one successful market store and you could expand it to 2 and 3, you must be doing pretty well. And as long as you keep your margins and your costs to a minimum and your margins are high and you got lots of loyal customers, then you are good to go. You have a successful business. You don't need to branch out any more than you should, as long as you feel comfortable, and you shouldn't rely on other people to push you any further than you should if you're not comfortable doing it. So yeah, that's my best advice. Do like this video if you like this video, and consider subscribing to the channel. Would love to see those those subscribers go up, and every time they do, I am so happy. So do put those subscribers up. I've been Business with Dave. I will see you next video. See ya.